up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I decided to film a get ready with me last night while I got ready for a concert, so I am going to be doing my makeup. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button below, hit the bell for notifications for whenever I upload a new video, and let's go ahead and get started. As always, first thing I'm going to do is prep my skin. I'm going in with the Korres or Korres, Korres. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly, but this is the Wild Rose Smoothie Priming Brightening Moisturizer. And I could not get over how good this stuff smelled. This is my first time trying it. It did such a good job priming my skin. I really loved it under my foundation. I highly would recommend it. I can't wait to keep using it, and I will keep you guys updated, and of course I will link it down below. Alright, you guys, next up is the highlight of this entire video. This is me trying the new Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation. This retails for $49, and I believe this is the shade Sahel. I could not get over how amazing this foundation was. It is very full coverage, but at the same time it does have a little bit of radiance to it, but not like very overbearing. And I just couldn't get over how beautiful the finish was. It made it look so skin-like. I am using a beauty blender, which I thought was the perfect way to blend it into the skin. And I just loved it. It was so good. So definitely I give it a thumbs up for sure. Next up for concealer, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I am using the shade Light because I do like for a little bit of a brighter under eye. And I'm going to also blend that out with a beauty blender. I'm going to then set up under my eyes. I am going to bake. I'm using the Airspun powder, and I'm going to let that sit while I do my shadow. That way it catches any fallout. I'm going to set the rest of my face with this Stay Matte Not Flat powder foundation from NYX and a Crown fluffy brush. And then I'm going to move on to my brows, and I'm going to fill those in using an angled eyebrow brush and my City Color Bold Brow Medium Brow Powder. Gosh, that's a tongue twister. After I carve out my brows with concealer, I'm going to set my my eyelids with some Airspun powder just so that I can't talk. That way the shadows go on smooth and clean. And then I'm going to be taking my Boxycharm Pure palette that I got in my Boxycharm box this month. I'm going to take a BMX brush. This is just a fluffy tapered brush. And I'm going to take those top two shades right there. The cream one and the naked or naked color, I think. And I'm going to use those as my transition. Next, I'm going to take a little bit more of a medium Morphe sized brush, and I'm going to take this brown shade and start building up the crease with this. I'm pretty much going to focus on the outer of the portion of the eye, and then I'm going to bring that into my crease as well. And I don't know why, but that brown shade just really wanted to play me last night. So I am just going back over that brown shade with the same transition color and just trying to smooth it out as much as possible. For some reason, it just did not want to blend out very well. For my lid color, I'm going in with this burnt brown color that's the shimmer in the palette on the outer portion of my eye, and then I'm going to take the champagne shimmer color out of the palette and put that in the inner portion of my lid and just kind of blend the two together. And if you lose pigment by blending out the crease so that everything blends a little bit better, everything kind of merges together smoothly, you can just go back in, and I just kept putting the color on and making sure that everything looked as bright as possible. For my lower lash line, I'm just going to take this flat definer brush from Morphe, and I'm dipping into that brown shade and just lining my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to buff it out with that orangey transition color on the bottom as well, just to make sure that everything is smooth and I get some of a smoky lower lash line. To clean up all the smokiness and any other fallout so I get a little bit more of a clean defined shadow line, I'm taking that translucent powder and I just run a line using my sponge up at the outer V of my eye. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and give them a coat of mascara. The mascara I'm using is the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I'm going to dust away all of that translucent powder up under my eyes, and then I'm going to warm up my face using my most favorite bronzer ever, the Hoola bronzer. And I believe this brush is, just kidding, I'm not exactly sure, but I will put it below. I am also going to use that Hoola bronzer to contour my nose, and this is a Luxie brush. It's angled, and I really love this brush to contour my nose. Then I'm going to give my face a little bit of color. I'm using the Pretty Vulgar blush in the shade number 111. I believe it's called Prim Vixen. It's a very bright pink blush, and obviously I'm still like going crazy over how awesome that foundation is. I just couldn't get over it. And then for highlighter, I'm going in with my Broken AF Becca highlighter in the shade Prosecco, and I am just highlighting my cheekbones. I'm going to make a C shape around my eyes, a little bit on my forehead. I'll use it to highlight my Cupid's bow and the center of my nose as well. And then for lashes, I'm going in with Koko Lashes Girl About Town. I believe that these are a fairly new style they just came out with. While the lash glue kind of dries a little bit, I'm going to line my lash line a little bit with this liner pen that I have. Honestly, I don't even know what name brand it is, but any liner would do. I don't make a wing, I just do a thin coat right above my lash line so that my lashes blend a little bit better. I can't stand to have that little gap, so I just like to do that so that they look a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to line my lips using NYX lip liner in the shade Natural, and I'm going to pop on my falsies, and for lipstick I'm going in with Dose of Colors More Creamer Please. This is one of my favorite nudes, and I highly give it a thumbs up, and I think anybody and everybody should wear this color. Alright everyone, that is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me, and I think that's all I have to say. So I will see you guys again soon. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.